Wole Soyinka, Nobel laureate, says Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the federal government. Kanu was on Sunday extradited to Nigeria to face trial after he jumped bail and fled the country in 2017. Speaking with BBC Pidgin on Monday, the literacy icon said there would be an uproar in the country if the truth of how Kanu was arrested becomes known. It is not for me to tell the president to prepare itself because it is going to be a huge squawk when the truth about how Kanu was arrested comes out. People are alleging this or that. That is one phrase, whether Nigeria has acted outside international law, Soyinka said. The second issue, however, has to do with Kanu's conduct outside the nation. There has been a level of hate rhetoric which has been unfortunate from Kanu. Hate rhetoric is an issue that can only be judged by the laws of any nation. Was it right to have been kidnapped? You can say intercepted as much as you want, but I think Kanu was kidnapped. That is wrong internationally and morally. Commenting on the reactions that have trailed the swiftness with which the federal government arrested Nnamdi Kanu, the Nobel laureate said the federal government has not shown the same eagerness in going after bandits and insurgents. The government cannot wash itself clean on what seems to be a kind of comparative energy in pursuing the destabilized forces in the nation, he said. If we take ourselves back once when I threw a challenge to Buhari, what I expect from a true leader is to issue an order, give a deadline that any illegal occupant of any villages, farms is given 48 hours to quit, after which the mighty forces of the nation will be unleashed on them. It was ignored. Years later, he came to say, we respond to these people in the language they understand. This is what I expected him to have said years ago at the beginning of the insurgency. Their leadership, the Miyetti Allah, should have been arrested years ago, long before IPOB was declared a terrorist organization. He said rather the Miyetti Allah group has continued to act unchecked while the federal government has refused to mount the same energy against them. So people are right to say there has been an unequal and irregular approach to security and enforcement in this nation. He added, he advised the federal government to stop the blame game and take action. Well, as far as Wole Soyinka is concerned, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. They didn't go through the right processes, and that's why they want to do everything so fast, so quick, so that they will just be able to put this guy behind bar. That is what they are doing, and everybody is waiting for them. Well, someone says, I am disappointed in Soyinka. Why? How? How are you disappointed? Why? Why are you disappointed in him? What do you know? Simple English you don't even understand. You are there disappointing yourself rather than the prof. Are you naive? You should rather be ashamed that you don't understand English. Oludu. You are disappointed. Blockhead, is Soyinka wrong? Very disappointed. It's fake news. How? Why? What do you mean? What did your disappointment about the prof start? How? When and where will it end? You are a disappointment to yourself. People like you ought to learn how to reason and to reason well before commenting on other in the public space. So in saying that he is disappointed in Wole Soyinka, if you are not unreasonable yourself, why you say Wole Soyinka is unreasonable? Buhari, like no other person, has put us in this present mess through his nepotism and selective justice. Correct, the most chaotic president the world has ever seen. So when he ordered the killing of innocent uniformed personnel, including innocent people from his native, there was nothing wrong with that. It is arrest that is now wrong. His own life better than others. I beg. My brother be what? Nnamdi Kanu never sent anybody to kill a police officer or army officer. Those gun men were sent by government to dent IPOB image. Be wise for once. Don't be a coward. Buhari administration think that everybody is in this country is a coward. Well, I don't even blame them, because if all the educated people we have in this country coming out to defend our country. All this nonsense will not be happening in this country. But there has been killing, raping, and kidnapping by the Fulani under the nose of our security agents, while the federal government closed their ears and eyes before people started defending themselves. They wouldn't look at all those things. They won't see it. But if they do it in their own side, from their people, it is a welcome development. But once it comes to other people, they will begin to tell you that a human life, hey, this and this and this and this and that. It's just, it is what it is. They just say, breeze don't blow, fire and yash don't open. The all of the activities, just being displayed over there for the public to know, for the public to see. They are not even hiding it. When God decided to punish the Egyptians, he made the Egyptian army stubborn and closed them in the Red Sea. That is what will happen to the uncircumcised Philistines called Nigeria. I ask, how do Nigeria governments expect their citizens to obey the law of Nigeria but are busy disobeying international law? Nigeria government went against international law and kidnapped a British citizen without their knowledge. What a big shame. This man is out of ideas. He should park one side. Okay, this one is not agreeing with Wole Soyinka that he should park somewhere. Person that jumped be criminal and terrorist like Kanu, and you are saying is kidnapped. Wole Soyinka, you claim to be educated, no, capital illiterate. He didn't jump bay. He ran for his life when the same Nigerian government went to his home to kill him. So what we know, that is so. If see the problem they have, I don't think it's everybody that has that problem, and everybody is not a short-sighted. What led to that? Now they don't want to discuss the issue of the army that went to his house to go and do what somebody was supposed to go for this thing, and that was exactly what they were looking for, so that they would be able to use it against him. They should tell us what happened, what led army to his house. The same thing they did to his to the lawyer, the IPOB lawyer. See how they killed the head of the IPOB lawyer. See the way they massacred him. Recently again, we saw what happened at Igbo's house. They won't talk anything about it. These people, to Fiakwa. Very, very unfortunate that we found ourselves with people with a devilish mind. Well said, Mr. Wole Soyinka. Well said indeed. Soyinka is a hidden criminal, really. Thank you, my brother Soyinka, for saying the truth. All hail our hero, Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadi K1 of Biafra, and our gallant Eastern Security Network. Soyinka will live long. So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.